I've always been fascinated by the dark corners of human psychology, and today we're building them out of plastic bricks. Welcome to a world where history is reconstructed brick by brick, the Salem Witch Trials of 1692. Picture a quaint New England village, but make it plastic. Tiny plastic figures go about their daily lives, blissfully unaware of the storm that's about to engulf them. But what if I told you that this powder keg was lit by a group of young girls? Let's take a closer look at our plastic protagonists. There's Abigail Williams, her cousin Betty Paris and their friends. These girls begin to exhibit strange behaviours, screaming, throwing things, making odd sounds. The first accusations fly. A plastic finger points and suddenly lives are changed forever. The stage is set for a tragedy of justice. Imagine a plastic courtroom where tiny judges wield gavels that seal fates. The accused stand before them, their yellow faces etched with terror. But these aren't just toys. They represent real people whose lives were torn apart by fear and superstition. As the trials progress, the accusations spiral out of control. Anyone could be a witch, your neighbour, your friend, even your family member. But the madness doesn't stop at the courtroom doors. It seeps into every corner of Salem, like water between bricks. Whispers turn to shouts, suspicion turns to certainty. Every unusual event, every stroke of bad luck becomes evidence of witchcraft. The community tears itself apart, brick by plastic brick. In reality, this mass hysteria was a perfect storm of factors. Religious extremism, community tensions, and even environmental factors played a part. Recent studies suggest that fungus-infected rye causing hallucinations might have contributed to the strange behaviours. But in our world, we see it for what it truly was, a failure of reason, a triumph of fear over logic. Now we come to the darkest part of our story. The accused face punishments that are cruel, even by 17th century standards. Take Giles Corey, for example. Refusing to enter a plea, he was subjected to pressing, being crushed under heavy stones. In our world, we see a minifigure slowly disappearing under a pile of bricks, a stark representation of this horrific practice. But it doesn't stop there. The main method of execution was hanging. Imagine tiny figures dangling from threads, a chilling reminder of the real lives lost. By the time the hysteria ended, 19 people had been executed by hanging, 1 pressed to death, and 5 more had died in prison. So, why did reason fail so spectacularly in Salem? To answer this, let's build a classroom. Our plastic professor stands before a tiny chalkboard, outlining the factors that led to this tragedy. Fear, superstition, and the human tendency to find patterns where none exist all played a role. But perhaps the most crucial factor was the failure of the justice system to protect the innocent. But don't think for a moment that this is just a story of the past. The Salem witch trials may be made of plastic in our video, but their echoes can be heard in the modern world. From McCarthyism to online conspiracy theories, the human tendency towards mass hysteria persists. Our Salem transforms into a modern city, showing that while the bricks may change, the fundamental human behaviors remain the same. As we disassemble our Salem, let's remember the lessons it teaches us. The importance of evidence, the danger of unchecked accusations, and the need for justice systems that protect the innocent. These are the bricks we need to build a better society. And just like in building, it's up to us to put them together the right way. If you want to explore more chapters of history through the lens of plastic bricks, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep building, keep learning, and always question the structures around you.